Hey there, Aquarius, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your weekly reading. This is going to be a reading from June 30th through July 6th. We're going to look at past, present, and future energies, as well as any energies that the universe would like for you to keep in mind this week. Past, present, and future. Okay. So, Aquarius, the main energy that you are going to be coming across this week, or the one that's going to be difficult for you to deal with, is the Page of Swords. You're curious about something, you're open to something. There might be someone that you're interested in, someone that you're kind of maybe cyber taking a look at, looking at their social media, seeing what they're doing. We're going to see more what this is about once we clarify. In your recent past, you get the King of Cups, the World, the Seven of Swords. There was someone here that you had a lot of love for, someone that had a lot of love for you. There's a lot of love showing up in this dynamic, whatever it is, but I see it coming to an end, and I see you kind of moving away, turning your back. However, it's like you're walking away, but you keep taking a look back. It's like moving away. What's this person doing? Forget them. Let me move away. Let me go check what they posted today, type of thing in your recent past. In your current situation, I see the Five of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Three of Cups. You definitely want to reconcile. There's someone that you want to reconcile. You want to get together with them, but you are all up in your head about it. And the reason you're all up in your head about it is because you're lacking trust. Either you're lacking trust in this other person or they're lacking trust in you. Either way, there's a lack of trust between the two of you. You guys don't trust each other. You don't trust them. So you are stressing out. You're freaking out about this. You're all up in your head, despite the fact that you do want to reconcile. Like, I see that desire. In your near future, you get the Three of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the Moon. Something here is hidden. You are juggling two energies. One energy is emotional heartbreak. You feel pain. This could be from the breakup that just happened. It could be from pain from your past. It could be that you're just afraid to get hurt, to feel pain when it comes to this relationship, this dynamic. Either way, you're juggling that along with another energy. Now, this other energy that's showing up for me is hidden. So we're going to see more what that's about once we clarify. So let's get started. We're going to start off by clarifying the King of Cups in your recent past. What is this King of Cups all about in the recent past for Aquarius? King of Cups is clarified by the King of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles. You want to work on this with this other person. You're open to them, right? You're open to putting in the work. I see that. You're showing up as very confident, very assertive, kind of knowing what you want. Very much like, I got this. I know what I want. I know what I'm looking for. That type of energy, which is great. I see a small, you're open to working on this. I wouldn't say that you are totally gung-ho, we're making this happen. Let's go. But I see you open. I see you being like, I'm willing to put in the work. I want to see what you're bringing to the table as well. I'm not just going to be the only one doing this. So you're kind of just being like, yes, let's do it. Yes, let's see. But I want to see what you have to offer as well. Let's take a look at the world in your recent past. What is the world about in the recent past for Aquarius? The world is clarified by the Ace of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, the Death. Something here came to an end. There's two cards of an ending. It could be this desire to have a new beginning that has come to an end for you or for this person, or it could just be that the whole dynamic has come to an end and one of you or both of you is still holding on to this glimmer of hope of maybe we can still have this new beginning. Maybe we can still make this happen. Maybe there can still be us reconciling, us getting back together, because there are still feelings here. And I see you or the other person, this is your reading, so I'm putting this on you. I see you kind of holding on to that for dear life. I don't want to let go of this hope, despite the fact that you are seeing that there's an ending. Something here has come to an end. This cycle has closed out in your recent past. Let's take a look at the Seven of Swords. What is the Seven of Swords about in the recent past for Aquarius? Seven of Swords is clarified by the Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is showing up in your current situation as well. You're funny. So, remember how I said at the beginning that you're kind of I'm done, it's over, but wait, let me go see what they're doing? That's kind of the energy you're showing up in. in the recent past, it shows up like this is an ending. This ended. This is over. And you're like, yeah, okay, fine. It's over. I'm moving away from this. Forget this person. But then you're kind of like, wait a minute. Let me see. Let me take a peek back. Let me see what's going on with them. And so you're kind of battling these two energies of like, it's done, it's over, and still being interested and wanting to move in their direction. And so I do see you still having an interest, still being open. Again, slightly open, baby size open. To reconciling, because you do have this desire. And again, this could be you, this could be the other person. I'm going to put this on you because it's your reading. I do see you having a desire to reconcile or a desire to revisit this with this person, but I also see some resistance to it. And I can understand why. If something ended in the past or something just previously ended, despite the fact that you have this desire to reconcile, there would be some resistance because your conscious mind is like, yeah, this is over. There's nothing for me to do here. But your inner feelings, your emotions are like, yeah, but I want this person. I want to get back together with this person. And so that kind of creates like a bit of resistance between those two opposing energies in the recent past. Let's take a look at the Five of Swords in your current situation. What is the Five of Swords about in the current situation for Aquarius? Lots of pages. The Five of Swords is clarified by the Page of Cups, Temperance, and the Hermit. And by the way, when I say pages to me are very beginning, superficial energy. So it's kind of like, if you were to think about it, it would be like baby steps, baby things, like small steps. So the Five of Swords is clarified by the Page of Cups, the Temperance, the Hermit. You're opening up very, very slowly to this person. You're like, okay, I understand I have these feelings. I'm going to slowly, very, very tiny bits of affection. It's like you'll shoot them a text or you'll say good morning or, very, very small bits of effort emotionally with this person. And I see this happening over time. I also see this not happening immediately because you do still have some resistance in your recent past. And so I see this happening this isn't going to be like just one day, like the floodgates open. It's like baby steps, like a good morning text one week. And then the next week is like, hey, how are you doing? And then slowly moving in this person's direction because throughout this whole thing, you're healing and you're working on yourself and you're gaining an understanding about what it is that you want, what makes you feel happy, what makes you feel good, what it is you're looking for. So there's definitely a growth and a transformative process happening in the current situation as you're opening up, very slowly to this person and offering them some emotion, some affection, whatever the case may be. Let's take a look at this Eight of Swords in your current situation. Ooh, didn't fall, not taking it. Eight of Swords in the current situation. The Eight of Swords is clarified by the Devil, the World, the Ten of Cups. Okay, you're all up in your head about this, Aquarius. And the reason you're all up in your head about this is because something has come to an end. You have this desire to reconcile, but this ending keeps popping up. And so the ending is showing up smack center in between your desire to achieve happiness and a sense of toxicity. Now, I'm going to explain where this is coming from. It's not that you're toxic, okay? It's just this energy is your fears and your insecurities and what's going to happen. And, maybe it's not going to work out. It didn't work out in the past. We broke up. Maybe we're going to break up again. Oh my gosh, what if they don't care about me anymore? What if I don't care about them? What if this is going to, it's all your fears and all your thoughts, which you're creating in your own mind. This is you creating this. This is not from the other person. This is all self-inflicted energy. So you're creating this sense of like toxicity because something here has come to an end. But I do see you wanting to achieve happiness. I see you wanting to pursue happiness. This is the ultimate goal here for you, is to achieve a sense of happiness, a sense of emotional balance with this other person, despite the ending. Let's take a look at the Three of Cups in your current situation. What is the Three of Cups in the current situation for Aquarius all about? Three of Cups is clarified by the Six of Wands, the Hangman, the Queen of Swords. Again, this could be you, this could be your person. Someone here wants to reconcile. Someone wants to get back together and they want to feel like they can do it. They want to feel like they can accomplish this, like they would be successful and victorious in reconciling, right? Despite all these fears, like the thought of reconciling with this other person brings happiness to whoever this is. However, what they're doing is they're going from a place of emotion of I want to reconcile, that brings me happiness, I want to be happy with this person, and they're putting it through a logical frame. They're looking at it from a place of logic. Is this the right thing? Should I do this? Forget feelings. I don't want to think about feelings. Let me just go all up in my head, be very, very logical, very practical, clear-minded, very cold. Let's take emotions completely out of this. Now, when you have emotions on one hand and you're trying to apply a logical frame to it, what ends up happening is you stay stuck. Nothing happens, nothing's moving, because the mind will tend to paralyze you like that. It'll start bringing in all those fears and all those insecurities and start making you question what you're actually feeling, which results in you actually not taking any action and not doing anything. Let's take a look at the Three of Swords in your near future energies. What is the Three of Swords about? There you are. The Three of Swords is clarified by the Ace of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Moon. Wonderful. So I do see you in the current situation. You're thinking about this and you're kind of like approaching it from a logical frame, which is making you not do anything. Okay. In your near future, I see the Ace of Swords. You're gaining clarity about this situation. Okay. And you're taking action. You're moving in the direction of actually creating a sense of balance between you and this other person. The Ace of Swords to me, it's a card of I'm going to do it. I'm going to take action. I'm going to make this happen. And I see you doing that and achieving a sense of balance between you and this other person. The Moon is showing up twice in your near future, which is telling me something is still hidden here. So either you're not aware of something, like you're hiding something from yourself, or you're like, there's something that you don't want to look at. And so you're actively ignoring it. You're like, yeah, I don't want to think about this right now. Or something is not being revealed here. Something is not being disclosed. So let's take a look. Maybe we'll clarify it in the Moon showing up here in a second. So let's clarify the Two of Pentacles in your future energies. What is this Two of Pentacles about? Your future energies. Two of Pentacles is clarified by the Four of Cups, the Ten of Swords, the Six of Cups. This is definitely a divine connection. This is a soul connection that you're dealing with. And I see you juggling these two energies of like smack center again in the middle is an ending. This relationship, this dynamic, something here has come to an end, okay? You guys may have broken up, separated. Maybe you're just realizing now that this is actually over. Something here is coming to an end. Now, you're juggling these two energies of being unhappy with the current state of events because you obviously want to pursue happiness, but something's not, something is making you unhappy in the situation and whatever's taking place right now. And you're juggling that energy along with realizing that this is a divine connection and that this is love. Like this makes you feel good. This is a divine soul connection. And you're juggling the energy of like, well, this is done, but this is a very powerful connection, but it's over, but this is a powerful connection. And so juggling these two energies is bringing in a sense of unhappiness right now. You're a little bit unhappy, you're a little bit upset about the current state of events showing up in your near future. Let's take a look at the Moon in your near future. What is the Moon about in the near future for Aquarius? The Moon is clarified by the Judgment, the Seven of Cups, the Two of Pentacles. There's a decision here that needs to be made. You're about to make a decision, or you're in the process of making a decision about a choice. Something here, these cards are very vague, and I feel like when I get cards like these that aren't very clear in what's happening, this is the universe telling me like, hey, this person is not really meant to get the full extent of the picture because it might influence them in a way. And so what's showing up for me is there's a choice that you need to be making, or you're going to be making in the near future. You're currently in the process of going through it and making it. And the choice has to do with you balancing two energies. And so to me, what I'm getting is you're going to have to make a choice between, do I want to accept that this is over, or do I want to pursue this further and kind of go for it and go based on what I'm feeling? Or do I want to just stay in my head and go based off of logic? That's what I'm gathering from this whole reading. It's not showing up super clearly in the near future, but there's definitely a choice. There's definitely a decision that needs to be made here in the near future showing up for you. Let's take a look at what energies the universe would like for you to keep in mind this week, Aquarius. Let's take a look at the energies that you need to keep in mind this week. For the energies you need to keep in mind, you get the Three of Wands, the Death, the Ace of Wands. Okay, again, something came to an end. You want to bring it back. You want to rekindle that spark. You want to make this happen again. So whatever came to an end, this desire to bring it back, to bring passion back, to rekindle that spark, that might show up for you this week. But I also see you waiting and planning. So I see this desire. I see you realizing, whatever this ending was, I want to bring this back. I want to make this happen. But I see you waiting and I see you planning. So you may not be taking action quite yet, despite the fact that you do have the desire to do so. So Aquarius, that is the reading that I have for you today. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this reading resonated, do me a huge favor, give the video a thumbs up, drop a comment below, hit that subscribe button. Really helps me out and I really appreciate it. And thanks again for tuning in. I will see you here next week for your weekly reading. Bye, Aquarius.